We're here live. Oh gosh. Hello everybody. Let us know if you can hear us and see us. We're in the cornfields of Indiana. I do hope the mics are working.
I know there's not, I don't know if we can tell.
I also would think if we're gonna lose service anywhere, it would be out here in these cornfields.
Yeah, we didn't maybe pick the best route. We're out of the traffic.
Okay, well, I'm gonna wait to confirm from someone that you guys can hear us. I don't see any comments coming in, but it looks like there's 40
What is
people
that
here.
button?
What is it clicking?
I don't know. I don't like it.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Nice.
Thank you, Sarah. Okay, great. Hopefully our Wi-Fi, or we don't have Wi-Fi, hopefully our internet will stay solid and it won't do any type of dipping out. But we are going through just kind of some farmland of Indiana right now. So we'll see how this goes. We just wanted to check in from our road trip here. It has been quite the day today.
Sure has.
But we're on the road again now. We were just in stopped traffic. So we exited and it's taking us a different way now. So that's why we're kind of back here in the farms. Yeah, you want to tell them a little bit?
Sure, I guess I'll take the reins. We left Indianapolis this morning 5 hours ago or something. We're only about an hour down the road because once we got on the highway, our car didn't technically overheat, but the temperature gauge went out and then our AC wouldn't work. And it's pretty hot in Indiana right now. So we decided to pull over and get it looked at, which was fun and fine. So we found some mechanic. Shout out Midas.
Shout out Midas.
Shout out Midas. They got us back on the road and cooled down.
They expedited the parts.
They did. So,
hey, grab it fast.
But yeah, we had to kind of kill a bunch of time in kind of like a suburb of Indianapolis for 4 hours, maybe.
Yes.
We walked around. We went to Kroger.
we did. We had Bones in his little backpack.
Yeah, and they let us bring Bones into Kroger, which was pretty fun. Bones made some friends there. What did we? We played.
Yeah. Well, before we went to Kroger, and we did try to go to this bowling alley that we could walk to, and no lanes were available on a Wednesday morning. No lanes available. No. They had a party of 100 people coming in.
Which was pretty funny.
So we asked if we could get a lane and he was like, nope. And we literally thought he was joking, like a dry sarcasm style of joking. And no, he was serious. So
yeah, we were shocked that the local bowling alley was completely booked. We thought that would be a fun way to kill a few hours. So then we went to Kroger. And Kelly had the bright idea of playing the alphabet game, which I don't know if that's a real game or not.
Kind of made it up. Turn left at this stop sign.
Turn left, okay. So we went aisle by aisle finding products that not the product, but the brand name started with each letter of the alphabet from A to Z.
A to Z. And we didn't expect X to be as challenging as it was.
Yeah, that took us the longest, I think.
X was... pretty hard.
First we found xanthan gum, which was kind of cheating. And then we found extremely healthy tortillas.
With an X.
Which was getting closer. And then what did we finally find?
An Xbox.
An Xbox gift card. An Xbox gift card was the official X. And so we got through that.
We played that game for like 2 hours in
yeah,
Kroger.
we were in Kroger for a couple hours.
Very much loitering in Kroger.
Yes. We got a cart and pretended to be shopping.
We did. You're going to turn right where that white car is.
Okay. Getting out of the cornfields.
I literally would not be surprised if this was the exact route we took 2 years ago when we wound up going through all the cornfields of Indiana.
This is it?
Yep, this is it.
We're just going to these people's house. Okay.
Yeah, we got off the highway because it was completely stopped traffic. But yeah, we're going a little back route. So, hi everyone, just joining us. We're just checking in from our trip. We're driving to Buffalo, New York, and we're currently outside of Indianapolis. We're apparently, I don't know, we're out in the middle of, kind of north of Indianapolis.
Yeah, we were supposed to go to Cleveland tonight. Now I'm not sure we're going to make it all the way to Cleveland. So.
Yeah, it did take about 4 hours with our truck in the shop. But seriously, they were like, it'll probably take all day. We'll call you when we close, and you can come pick the car up when we close here. And we were like, oh, we're supposed to drive 5 hours today. So there wasn't really anything we could do about it though. And then they ended up expediting the part. They got the manager of the shop to fix our truck because he said he was faster. So they were really nice to us. They gave us water bottles and gave us water for bones, and it was great. 5 stars to Midas near Warren Park, Indiana.
That's right, 5-star review. An official 5-star.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be going faster, but like out here in
We've
the corn
got quite
maze.
the line of cars behind us.
I know. It's just a 2-lane road. It feels quick.
Yeah,
but okay.
3.5 miles on here.
Okay.
So yeah, let's see. We stayed in Indianapolis last night. Before that, we stayed in
St. Louis.
St. Louis. Was that the Red Roof Inn that nothing
Worked? Yeah, that was not a 5-star review.
It was called
I think you gave it a 4-star.
4 stars. The TV didn't work. The lights didn't work. It was partly smoking room. Like, it smelled like it was a smoking room, but they'd recently cleaned.
Yeah.
So
it was fine.
it was fine. 4 stars. And yeah, we're just enjoying it, road trip. So thanks for tuning in. You can answer screen, but I can definitely read some tip. We did do some dumpster diving in St. Louis. We found a pretty decent amount, and then we were able to take it all straight to the Salvation Army.
Might still be.
Fields we're driving through. We don't have good service. We've never live streamed driving. We've never live streamed from the road. So this is all a test. I'm sorry that the connection might not be very good, but we also didn't expect to really get pulled out into, here's where we're driving through. This is Indiana. Cornfields for days, yes. I think this is corn, y'all.
Yeah,
It looks like corn.
Any corn farmers in the comments, tell us if we're wrong.
Yeah, if there's any corn farmers. Yeah, so again, apologies if it's buffering or disconnects. We will try to get back on as quickly as possible. Oh, yeah, that's Indiana corn. All right. Thanks, Dawn. Corn confirmed. I also think the phone might have gotten too hot again. Look at this sun shield. We made a sun shield, but it didn't seem to work. Okay, so I'm gonna hold y'all here instead of having you on the dash, because it does get kind of hot up there. But yeah, so if y'all don't know why we're going to New York, we are going to the National Buffalo Wing Festival in Buffalo, New York. Y'all know Alex loves hot wings. Y'all might know that I enjoy hot wings.
She's not as enthusiastic.
I do really like hot wings. They have booths where all these different restaurants sell their wings. It's a huge festival, and there's 120 different flavors of buffalo wings available, which is a lot. Alex said he's gonna eat 60 wings a day.
I said I'm gonna no.
You said you were gonna
I
try.
want to try because I want to try them all, but I don't know if I can pull that off.
Yeah.
That seems unhinged.
So 60 wings a day for Alex. My goal is 40 a day. There's no way that's gonna happen. Yeah, I think Bones probably would love chicken wings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Maybe some dry rub wings. So that's why we are going to Buffalo. We've kind of always wanted to do this. And it just felt like the right time. We're going through a school zone out here, a cornfield school zone.
We sure are.
So yeah, we're pretty excited. We haven't really gone on a big trip this year, and we like road trips a lot.
Damn, I got a hog roast on the 6th.
Ooh. Anyone in Hancock, Indiana, come on out to the hog roast. Right here in the cornfield. It's actually not cooler here than in Denton. We thought it would be as well, but it's about 90 degrees.
I think I said it feels like 93 or 96.
It feels hot.
Am I going left?
Oh,
I assume.
yes.
I assume.
I'm supposed to be the maps as well. But yeah, it's pretty hot here. But it will be getting cooler as we go further and further north, which is nice. It's like 80 in Buffalo. And a fish fry on the 14th.
We got it going on.
Yeah,
out here.
take your pick. I guess I can put this map up here now for you.
Oh yeah, if you're just gonna hold
Yeah.
the phone, I can route myself.
All right, let me think of a good way to hold this. I'm trying to hold it inside of the sun shield. That might be okay. Yes, Bones is with us. He's actually right here in my lap. Well, you can't really see him. He's right there. He was in his backpack for like hours and hours and hours. Hi, Scrap and Pallet Man. So we're letting him have a little nap outside of his backpack right now. But yeah, we did some dumpster diving in St. Louis, and yeah, it was good. It was good dumpster diving.
Yeah, what all did we find? We found a bunch of appliances, a bunch of cups and plates.
Big bag of clothes.
Yeah, the big bag of clothes.
That we kept because we want to wash them. But they kind of seem like they might be like vintage potentially. We only pulled one sweater out, but it was a cool old sweater. And so we're hoping maybe there's some cool stuff. I don't know for sure if the place we're staying in Buffalo has a washer dryer, but if they do, we're gonna wash them there. And yes, we will have a video. We did film a whole video of it. And we actually, it was funny, we went to the exact same places that we did 2 years ago. We didn't plan that at all, but we just ended up at the same dumpsters. They looked really familiar, and we thought maybe these are the same ones. And then we went back and watched some of our footage that we filmed from 2 years ago when we drove to Maine, and they were the same dumpsters. Gosh, this is pretty. Let me show y'all what we're driving through. So if you're not from America or Indiana, this is what it looks like. We've got some nice clouds today.
Yeah, it's honestly really pretty back here.
It really is. It's so nice. Yeah, so it's really nice. There was a tornado in Buffalo. Really? I wonder how long ago. Last time we went to Buffalo, we left, and then was it 3 days later, or the next day? They got.
It was like of the week, the next week.
That next week, they got 3 feet of snow, like overnight. So we were glad we left when we did. We did really like Buffalo when we went, but we didn't spend too much time there, like 3 days. So we'll stay a little longer this time. And no, we're not intentionally trying to take these side roads. I mean, it's beautiful. There's a bunch of sheep right there. And it is really cool to see this country, but mainly there was stop traffic from a wreck and a bunch of lane closures on the main road. And so we ended up pulling off and exiting to get some iced tea, and then now this is just the way that it's telling us to go. I feel like I'm doing a terrible job holding the camera, so I'm really sorry. But I'm trying to keep it with the sun shield. But I feel like I'm just wobbling it all around. But thanks for checking in with us. Ooh, there we go. There's some shade. That's nice.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
The sun's kind of behind us now.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's like just me now. Sorry, Alex.
That's okay. If I have anything to say, I'll chime in.
He'll chime in. Thanks, Robin. Hi, Rebecca. Let's see. We are not going to Wisconsin on this trip, but we have been to Wisconsin probably 2 years ago. Would we have gone to Wisconsin?
No, we didn't go to Wisconsin. We didn't go that far west last time. We just went into Michigan. We were in Wisconsin. It would have been 9 years ago, on the winter trip that we took.
Oh, we did. We took a winter trip. That was back when we lived in our van, or yeah. And we wanted to go finish some of the northern states that we had not gone to, and so we drove up, but we didn't make it. On our way to Detroit, our van slid off the road. We hit black ice, and it slid right off the road. Kind of derailed our trip. We had to go stay at this, because the insurance put us up in a hotel, and it was like this old one that had not been updated since, it looked really maybe like 70s or 80s. It was honestly so cool. It had this huge indoor pool, and it had all these like hanging lantern looking balls coming down from the ceiling. We stayed there for a few days while our van got fixed. All the tires busted, which didn't actually happen when we slid off the road. The tow truck came and tried to pull it up out of the ditch, and when it tried to do that, it pulled it sideways, like up an embankment, and it popped all the tires. All the tires came off the wheels, and then he was like, I can't get this van out of here, and so they had to call a tow truck that's specifically for semi-trucks, and that one got it out of the ditch. But it was kind of miraculous. Other than the tires, nothing was wrong.
Yeah, it wouldn't start, but it was just that the exhaust had gotten packed full of snow.
Yeah.
And so once they got it all melted out, it was just, and the tires didn't even pop. They just slid off the rims.
Yeah.
Or off the wheelbase, and then once they got them back on, they all just aired back up, and
Yeah.
it was basically a big nothing other than being stuck in the snow for a few hours.
It was like negative 11 degrees.
Yeah.
We had Pilgrim with us.
And I think we were stuck in the van for 3 or 4 hours.
Just on
they
the
could
side
get
of the
to
road.
us.
Yeah. Because obviously there were so many wrecks that day. They had a lot of people to get to before us. And so they were kind of like, you guys just have to hang tight. But we had a 0-degree sleeping bag, so we all just like climbed up under that, and we stayed warm that way. I'm readjusting because of the sunlight. There we go. But yeah, that was 8 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't this trip, so we're all good on this trip.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bones is napping. Oh, no. Sometimes he gets up and tries to crawl into Alex's lap. Here's Bones. He's good in the car. Look at him, he's napping. We did get like gabapentin from the vet, and we give him that if it's like a really long drive or if he's seeming anxious. And so that's a helpful thing that he can take. But no, he does really well in the car, thankfully. So he enjoys it. And he got to walk around Kroger for 2 hours. He got to go into a bowling alley.
He didn't really like the bowling alley.
He didn't. The bowls and pins were too loud for him, which is understandable. But yeah, he's been to 5 states now. He's a world traveler. Sort of.
State traveler.
State traveler.
We're getting on the highway.
Yeah, we're getting on the highway now. We're rocking and rolling, making good time. Actually, we're making pretty terrible time. I think we were supposed to be there in like 30 minutes, and we're like 5 hours away. I don't know where we're gonna actually stay tonight since we got a little derailed at the mechanic. But overall, it's been a really fun trip. Has anything else happened?
Not anything specific.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. Car trouble today.
Yeah.
Dumpster having yesterday.
Whoa, my gosh, it's bumpy. Are you on here for a while? Yeah, I might try to put this back up on the dash and see.
We should have, how's the audio, I wonder, on the highway? Is it too loud?
Oh yeah, how is the audio? Can you guys hear the cars and stuff? Is it like road noise? Let's see.
Our little sun shield.
A little sun shield.
Kind of works. The tape still there?
It's better if it just kind of like hangs over it.
Okay.
There we go.
Cool.
I saw someone ask if we've been to the UK.
Yes.
We have.
Been to London. I've been twice.
I think we've both been.
We both?
You've been 3 times.
I've been
I've been
3 times.
twice.
But only ever 24 hours at a time.
We whenever we fly internationally, we'll try to book a 24-hour layover in another place so that we can get out and see another spot. So we have seen London that way. So we haven't really like been for an extended period of time, but we have been. And in the 24 hours, we tried to do all the things.
Yeah.
Went to Buckingham Palace. Went to
Big Ben.
The pub where
G.K. Chesterton. C.S. Lewis used to drink at. I don't remember what it's called now.
I don't either. Yeah, so we did that.
Ye Old Cheshire, I think.
Ye Old Cheshire, that's it.
That's what it's called.
So shout out Ye Old Cheshire. Oh look, we're back in the stop traffic.
Oh, great. That's fun.
We can't escape the traffic.
No. It's part of it.
Yeah. It is. Whenever we lived in our van, and we, on our like original trip, I don't remember where we were, but
Washington.
you know the story I'm about to tell. Yeah, we were in Washington, and it was a mountain road, 2 lanes where it's coming opposite traffic down the 2 lanes, and there was a wreck miles ahead of us, and they had to close both lanes for miles, and there was no way around it. There weren't any exits, and so we were in traffic for 4 hours stopped, but we lived in our car, so it was kind of perfect. Everyone else was probably having a terrible experience. They were that sounds terrible, walking around, it's not that bad, but they were like out of their cars, sitting on the hoods, like on the phone, like all these people, and then we were in our van just like watching movies. We watched 2 movies and made salads, just had dinner and hung out. So it's kind of nice to have everything you need in your van, but we don't have the van anymore. That was 2015 or 16. We got rid of the van. So now we kind of wish we had it again.
We do. I want to get another van.
Thank you,
One of these
Coffee.
days.
Oh, and for Bones, little Bones, you have a fan.
Little Bones. He sure does.
Little baby Bones, thank you so much. That'll help cover the repair for our air conditioning. And the temperature gauge. It was weird. That has happened once in the past where the gauge just all the way shut off and it turned the air conditioning off. But apparently all the coolant needed to be flushed out and something else needed to be flushed out, and they had to order a part.
Yeah, it was a little bit more of a project than I was hoping whenever
Yeah.
we pulled over, but
We kind of thought they'd just give us some Freon or something.
it's okay.
But that's all right.
Such is life.
Yeah, y'all saw in a recent video our door on Alex's side, there's like a little half door and it won't open. We didn't end up getting it fixed. And then the day before we left, my tire went flat.
Right.
And we looked and there was a big bolt stuck in it. So we had to go get the tire patched. But that was free, Discount Tire.
Yeah, shout out Discount Tire.
We're shouting out all the mechanics. Yeah, so we had some car issues, but you know, when you're driving 1,500 miles, I think that's bound to happen. So, but yeah, we're still in Indiana. Ooh, here comes the siren.
Where are they going?
I guess there's a crash
Is there a
up
wreck
here.
up here, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, I'm trying to watch the comments as they come in, but it's kind of hard on the road. I'm not the one driving, but we're doing good. We are doing good. We're going to Buffalo. They have this National Buffalo Wing Festival once a year, and all of the restaurants come out. They all make buffalo wings. They set up a bunch of booths, and you just get to go around and get these tickets, and then you get as many wings as you want. And so we love wings.
Yeah, it's been something I've been wanting to do for maybe a decade since I first found out about it.
Yeah.
So we've always said someday, and then finally someday came.
Yeah.
And here we are.
We've kind of been talking about it for a couple months, but we didn't plan to do it. We just kind of talked about it. And then maybe a week ago, 2 weeks ago or something, we kind of looked at if we could do it and decided it would be a good time. I know, and when the comments come in, y'all, we see 2 at a time. So it's like we can't see all the comments, and they stay on the screen for maybe 5 seconds. Oh, some of y'all live in Buffalo. That's cool.
That's cool. Hi from Portugal.
Wow, hi.
I've always wanted to go to Portugal.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, bucket list stuff is fun. I feel like every time you cross something off, though, there's like several more to add.
Yeah, that's the fun of it, though.
Yeah.
It just keeps growing and growing.
Yeah. So yeah, we're doing a bucket list thing. Another one of our bucket lists is to go to every state, and we're missing 3. North Dakota is the only continental state that we have not been to, and then Alaska and Hawaii. Yeah, we're gonna, maybe, I was joking that we could slip some wings into my purse for Bones, but
Oh, we should.
Yeah.
He's got to at least be able to try a couple.
yeah, we can't take him to Buffalo and not let him try buffalo wings.
We've got like a salmon and tuna flavor for him.
He would love that. I wouldn't, but he would. He would love it. Yeah, it's kind of goofy traveling with a cat. Whenever we traveled with Pilg, like, hotels will say pets allowed. Well, pets, though, means a dog. And so when they say pets allowed, we have to call and ask if cats are welcome. And so there are definitely specific hotels that allow cats, but we typically don't book our hotels in advance when we travel. We just roll into wherever we're ready to stop driving, and we get a hotel. Thank you, Batwood. Hugs to Bones. Bones, we love you. He's so sleepy. Thank you so much. But yeah, so this trip though, since we do have Bones with us, we kind of had to do some more booking in advance, which has been, it's been fine. We're not really that picky about hotels.
No, we're pretty easy going.
We're pretty easy. Yeah, sometimes when we travel, like for our anniversary or something, we'll get a nicer hotel. But we're kind of motel people. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Bones is very curious about, like, we stayed in a hotel. Like, I never knew this. I know this now, but hotels, you go in through the lobby and your room is inside. Motels, your door is exposed to the outside. And so when we stayed in a hotel, he could see the light coming through under the door, and our room was literally the closest one to the lobby. It was like right there. And so he was so just like interested in what was happening out there. He wanted to go out there. He meowed
He was
and
bad. He
meowed.
was a bad boy the first night.
He was bad. And then the next morning, I walk out to the lobby because they have a coffee station where you can get coffee. And I go and I'm filling us up coffees, and I can hear Bones from the lobby meowing. So we we pretty much checked out.
Yeah, he woke us up at 4 a.m. and we like waited an hour and then we're gone by like 6 or so. We were getting out of there.
That was bad, but he's done so much better now. And when we stayed at the motel, he wasn't curious at all about what was out there.
I think it was because we were so close to the lobby that there was activity early in the morning, and he was curious about it. Because last night he was fine.
Yeah.
But we were upstairs.
In the furthest possible room. So, you know, it's interesting traveling with a pet. It's like different. Oh gosh, the foil was showing.
The foil?
How embarrassing.
Y'all can see our foil.
Y'all can see the foil.
So embarrassing.
If you see the foil, it's a sunshade so that the phone does not overheat, so. Oh, I'm sorry, Renee. It's awful to lose a pet.
Sure is.
I can't even talk about it. I'm gonna cry. Oh, it's terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's like something in the past where I could, you know, sympathize with people to be like, oh, that's hard. Like, I'm sorry. But when you go through it, you really.
She's getting teary-eyed. That's why I got my sunshades on.
Oh my God, don't look at me. Yeah, we miss Pilgrim a lot.
Yeah, especially being on the road, I think. Just because we got him on the road, so.
Yeah, when we adopted Pilgrim, we were living in our van, traveling, and we drove past it was like out in the middle of the desert in Utah, this huge sign that said like 1,200 animals, all adoptable. And it was like lizards, horses, obviously like dogs and cats, but they had exotic animals all available for adoption. And we were like bored driving, and we thought we'll just pull over.
And they had a vegetarian buffet.
And we were
vegetarians at the time, so that was very enticing out in the middle of the desert.
Yes, so we decided to pull over. You know, you're like, oh, we'll just look. We don't need to adopt a dog. And then you leave with the cutest puppy ever. So we did adopt Pilgrim when we were living in our van, and he traveled with us for like 9 months. He kind of grew up in the van, seeing the country, and then, yeah, so it's different with him not being here, but thankfully Bones is a good travel buddy also. I didn't know cats might hate the car. One of my friends told me that her cat has such bad anxiety in the car that it will have diarrhea anytime she has to drive it anywhere, just like in the car. So thankful that Bones doesn't have that.
Me too.
We probably wouldn't have made it this far.
I think he might have been staying with Grandma if he had that issue.
Yeah. Yeah. But would we do van life again? We definitely talk about it.
Yeah, I want a van again. I don't know if I want to do full-time van life again, but I definitely want to get a van. I wish I was in a van right now for these kind of trips.
And, you know, camping is really fun. We both love to camp. And camping in a van, especially with a cat, is a lot more accessible than tent camping. We've never tried to tent camp with Bones, and I think that could be bad. I don't think he would like it. I think he would have a possibility of escaping, and then he's semi-nocturnal, and so in a 5 foot by 5 foot tent, maybe it's a little bigger than that.
Tiny little tent. I'm gonna be all cramped up in there.
In a 3x2 tent. I just think he would be problematic in a tent. So definitely a van would be cool for that. We've talked about having a van that we don't live in full time, but we're able to take on trips like this one. We have dreamed of driving to Alaska, and that would be much better in a van. And you don't have to pay for hotels. At least when we did it, like, a decade ago, 7 years ago, Walmarts, you could just park in a parking lot. So we stayed for free. We actually kind of lived at the Walmart for like a year.
In Denton.
In Denton.
Yeah, we did.
So that was wild. I probably wouldn't want to go back and do that again, but we did live at the Walmart for a year. But they don't mind. They didn't at the time, but I think now van life is a little bit popular. There's a lot more people doing van life or traveling in their vans, and so they might have kind of wised up to it.
Yeah, and I know certain areas of the country policies have changed and they won't let you anymore.
My eyes. Thank you, Jerry. I was trying to read your name, my contacts. Thank you so much. So, yeah, certain places in the country will have signs that say no overnight parking. But at the time when we did it, it was pretty much fair game. There was a website called, I think it was called All Stays.
Mm-hmm.
Then it would tell you, this Home Depot lets you park. Thank you, Karen. We appreciate y'all. Yes, we have a harness and leash for Bones. He has a backpack that's all mesh so he can see out, and it has, a nice breeze. He stays in that when we do things like go walk into the hotel, or today it was really great because we just set him in the shopping cart at Kroger and pushed him around for a couple hours and he napped. So he does good. When we were having to wait on the mechanic, we put him on the leash for a little while and he walked around in the grass and kind of rolled around. But he doesn't, I think he likes this leash better. He used to have a heavier leash. And I think he kind of just would freeze up when we would put that one on him. So the one that we got now is lighter weight and he feels better. He can roam around a little bit more with it, which is good. So yeah, he does pretty well. We try to teach him in the backyard when we're home. So he hasn't run off yet, which is good. We've still got him.
He's still here.
Yeah. Denmark. Wow, hi. That would also be a very cool place to travel to.
Mm-hmm.
From Nova Scotia. Also cool. I feel like any place y'all say I would want to go. Yeah. Ooh, it went away. I was going to read the comment. How do we know when Bones needs to go to the bathroom? Haven't figured it out, but I don't know. He can hold his, cats can hold their bladder for a really long time. And so we got a portable litter box for this trip. So it folds up really small, and we take that out and let him go to the bathroom. But normally he doesn't need to, and he just goes when we get to the hotel. But even then, he won't sprint over to it and need to go right away. It'll be hours, and then he'll eventually go use it. So I guess he just does fine.
Yeah, he's doing fine so far. That is something I've wondered if he would have any issues, but he hasn't so far.
Yeah, maybe he would start meowing a lot, clawing at us.
Yeah, I mean, it's normally, we intentionally set this trip up to not have to drive very many hours.
Yes.
And so it's really just been today, because of the mechanic, that it's been a longer day.
Yeah. Thank you, Renee. We're very excited to go. For anyone who commented and I didn't see it, we're going to Buffalo, New York right now to eat hot wings. When we went a couple years ago to Buffalo on our way to Maine, we ate at some really good places. There's Anchor Bar, which is where hot wings originated, and they're the founder of Buffalo Wings. And so we definitely wanted to eat there. It was very good. We ate at Gene McCarthy's, which was my personal favorite. We have to go back there this time. But there's quite a few. We have this map that was kind of a tourist map that you would get in Buffalo, and it's the Buffalo Wing Trail.
Yeah.
So it's 10 spots that are either historic or really well liked by Buffalonians.
Sounds right.
Sounds good, yeah. Buffaloes.
Buffaloes.
And so we have been to like 3 of them, maybe. We didn't do like the whole 10 in 3 days. That would be excessive. So, yeah, we really are excited to try them again. And we want to go back to Niagara Falls. Now, last time we went to Niagara Falls, I don't think we showed it in any videos. But it was incredible, so powerful, and really a lot different than I was expecting. And seeing in pictures, I just didn't have any clue that the falls would be so huge and so what's that word? Monumental? Monumental. Oh my gosh, they were
And the river
raging.
leading up to it.
Yes.
Which was like, obviously there's a huge river leading up to huge waterfalls, but I had never thought about it. So getting to walk the river was cool as it leads into the waterfalls. It was really, it was powerful.
Yeah, it was. So we're gonna go again, and we're gonna probably make a vlog for our other channel that we have, Sparks Americana, and we'll show like a travel vlog from Niagara Falls, and maybe we'll go into the Canada side. Last time we didn't really think about that, and so we didn't even bring our passports, but this time we did bring our passports, so maybe we'll head over to Canada as well, just for a little bit. There's like a footbridge that you can take to go to the Canadian side. 4 hours from Buffalo, cool. Upstate New York up there is really beautiful. We really liked Lake George also. I don't know how close that is to Buffalo, but Lake George was awesome. What's our favorite places we've been? And how long have y'all been together? We have been together since 2009, dating. And then we got married in 2013. So next month is our 11th wedding anniversary.
Wow.
Kind of crazy. So yeah, we've been together quite a while. And we're still together. Wow. So yeah, and then what was the other one? Our favorite places we've been. There's so many.
There's so many.
Wow, there's so many.
Maine is like probably my favorite state in the country right now, at least. We always talk about Maine, always talk about going back. Sometimes we talk about moving there.
Yeah.
I also really love North Carolina.
Yeah.
Always love North Carolina. It's been a long time, but I used to, like, Oregon was really, really beautiful. The Pacific Northwest is really nice, but we haven't been there in a decade.
I have always wanted to go back to Montana. I don't know why. Montana feels so wild.
Yeah. I like Montana a lot too. It's very remote and rural, not populated, but it kind of has a Texas cowboy feel to it, so it sort of feels like home, but so much different at the same time.
Yeah.
I think it's something I really like.
And then we really want to go back to Thailand now. We went to Thailand in 2017. Is that when we went?
16.
2016. And that was amazing. I have to get so close. Donna, thank you so much. Yummy, thank you. We really appreciate it. Alex, do you write poems on your road trips?
I try to. I at least think about writing poems on road trips. I always write a lot of poems after road trips, but it just depends on the pacing, I guess. Like, I haven't written anything this trip.
Yeah.
But it's kind of just been hotel to hotel to hotel. So we'll see.
It is very inspiring, I feel
Yeah,
like,
at
for
the very
you.
least, it is the source of a lot of poetry.
Yeah.
I'll probably try to write some in Buffalo since we'll actually be settled there for 5 or 6 days. It'll be more natural to find time to do so.
Yeah.
But yes, the answer is yes. I always write about road trips.
Yeah. And someone asked, where are we now? We're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, but I looked on the map and I guess it's sort of like Richmond, Indiana. It looked pretty small. We're not near any like major places right now.
Not yet. We're gonna get to Ohio though.
Today?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Mama J. We appreciate y'all. Yeah, I'm glad we checked in. We were gonna go live this morning, and then we had our truck problems. And then we were gonna go live the other day, and something else came up, and we didn't. Oh, we were gonna show y'all Casey, Illinois. Casey, Illinois is home to the largest items.
It is. It's like all the biggest pitchfork, the biggest rocking chair, the biggest mailbox, the biggest ruler.
They're saying it over each other. Yeah, they have like when you see roadside attractions that say the world's largest thumbtack, Casey, Illinois is known for those things. And when we, again, a couple years ago when we drove through there, because we're kind of doing the same route, it wasn't exactly intentional, but it's just how you get up north. And we went to Casey and we walked all around and we saw all of them. They have the world, I don't know if it's the world's or the nation, honestly, maybe the world's largest wind chime.
Yeah, it's probably the world, I'd guess. At least is what they're going for.
Yeah.
I also think we've officially diverged from our route last time.
Really?
Yeah, because last time when we left Indianapolis, we went north to Detroit.
Oh, you're right. Oops. Thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. Yeah, so... yeah, it's got a lot of big stuff. It's pretty fun to walk around. Oh, it was too hot to live stream.
Yeah, it was too hot. The phone was overheating.
It was like as soon as we stepped out of the car. It's a lot of concrete, so... do I prefer to drive or does Alex? We kind of switch. When we're on road trips, we switch on and off. When we do our dumpster diving, you'll probably see I drive the majority of the time we do dumpster dives. And I don't really know why that is. I guess because, like...
I think it's because since you started before me, you always knew the route.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of became routine.
Yeah, so I typically drive on our dumpster dives, but not always. But then whenever we're on the road, we like to switch on and off, and that's a lot better because some of the drives are 5 or 6 hours a day, and so it is nice to have someone to tag in. Okay, I might go away for a second. I gotta check my battery. It doesn't tell me. I don't know how to check my battery.
I don't know how to check the battery.
I don't know how to check the battery.
Uh-huh.
Well,
me neither.
I bet it's fine. It was at 100.
Yeah, it's probably okay.
Famous last words. I bet it's fine. But yeah, and then Bones, he doesn't even drive at all. It's like he doesn't really pull his weight.
He doesn't even offer or pretend that he's gonna drive.
Yeah, it's kind of rude, but that's okay.
Sleeps.
There's his little ear poking up. Y'all can see him. Are you sleepy? I think the road kind of just lulls him to sleep. Thank you, Lisa. I hope I'm saying y'all's names right. My contacts are like kind of fuzzy, but I see y'all. Thank you. Thanks, Sharon. Aww. Thank you. I'm so glad that Alex is like a big part of this channel now. Gamelicious. Thank you. Money for the road. We're getting, well, the cool thing, we got, like I told you about Fetch, which is that app where you can scan receipts. And when you sign up with my code, y'all get like bonus points, and then we get bonus points for the like referral. And we got quite a few, and so we were able to redeem them for gift cards. So we actually got Starbucks gift card and a Dunkin' Donut gift card. So we've been getting our coffees from people signing up for Fetch. So that was really cool. We also got a Panera Bread gift card.
Yes, I had lunch yesterday.
So we had lunch yesterday, basically on y'all. So thank you. You can still sign up, but I don't know my code off the top of my head. I do actually.
Oh, wow.
Let's hear it. I wish it was Breafkast because that would be easier, but my code is MEYJW. Alex is laughing at me. The Fetch honestly is so cool. Like today when we had to walk around Kroger for hours, I was picking up some receipts. So you get 25 points like just for any receipt that you scan, but then if you buy the right items that they're wanting you to buy, you can get thousands of points. And so that doesn't happen that often, honestly, for me. It's like, unless you buy specific things like Frito, Lay's, and Pepsi, and Coca-Cola, which are like the big brands they're pushing, or Dove, like body lotions, but we don't typically buy those types of brands. But it is a cool app. I do enjoy it. I used to never get my receipts. Like if they would say, "Do you want your receipt?" No. And now I'm always like, "Yes. Give me my receipt and give me the person in front of me's receipt." All right, we're pulling in somewhere.
Yeah, what's this town?
I don't know. There's a Dairy Queen up here.
Centerville.
Centerville. Do we have any Centerville, Indiana people in the chat?
Centerville sounds like a made-up town name from the Midwest.
It's like in the center.
But it's a real town. Shout out Centerville.
Yep. They have a Super 8 and a Dairy Queen. What more could you want? Hi, Bones.
Oh, there's a nice little
You want to say
outlet.
hi?
Look at that huge candle.
Oh,
I
wow.
wish you guys could have seen that huge candle
That
store.
place was called Warm Glow.
Yeah, it was like a giant candle store shaped like a giant candle.
It does sound like something from a movie, like a Tim Burton film. Coming up on 600 people. I didn't even look at that. You're right. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, wow. I'm surprised that many people want to hang out and chat, honestly.
Me too. Thanks for being here. Y'all are keeping us entertained.
No, it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what it would be like going live on a drive without any dive,
I know.
but here we are.
Live drive. But yeah, it was pretty cool when we did a dive. This video will come probably like when we get home. We have a couple more videos like that will be posted while we're on the road, but they're back from Texas because we made sure to like film some. And then like yesterday's video that went up, that we found all those gorgeous like vintage 70s clothing items. That was from a couple months ago, but I don't know, we never shared it because I forgot to film an intro. Not that big of a deal, but hi Trash Man, you're from Indiana, sweet. If you're passing through, look up, oh gosh, I'm trying to read it. The grave in the road. Interesting, okay, I'll look it up.
The grave in the road.
The grave in the road.
I wonder if we're not close right now, maybe we will be on the way back.
I'll have to Google it. I tried Google Mapsing it. I hope the road noise isn't crazy loud for y'all. It's kind of loud right now. No, Boney, can't go in his lab. Oh, it's in Franklin. Okay. Roadside America. Okay, cool. I screenshotted it. We'll have to look. We'll probably pull off in a little bit and stretch our legs. So we'll look. That's cool. What was that, like Native American site you wanted to go to in Ohio.
Oh, Serpent Mound.
Serpent Mound. So we're gonna go to that on our way back. On the way back, we have a little bit more flexibility with our time. Right now, we're getting to the festival, and so we have to be there by a specific date. But on the way back, aside from getting back for some like stuff we have scheduled, we can take a little bit more time. Here's Phony. Look how sloppy he is. He kind of likes the road, just sleeping. Okay, I probably need to check my battery. I'm a little nervous to swipe away though.
Yeah, I'm not sure, honestly, how swipe awayable it is.
I know. Thanks for everyone saying safe travels. So far, so good.
That's right.
Yep. Well, we're just cruising.
Yeah, we're burning rubber.
Yeah, we are. We got our teas, of course. This tea kind of tastes like it was maybe sitting in there for...
Might have been made this morning.
It had been in there for a little while, yeah.
Might have been.
What's our favorite season? Maybe the fall.
I like the fall a lot.
Yeah.
I like the winter a lot too. But we don't really get real winters in Texas, so it's not an honest winter. I think I just like to finally have relief from the heat.
Yeah.
And it takes until December or January for it to actually not get hot
Yeah.
in Texas.
Yeah.
But a real fall, I really enjoy.
Me too. Yeah.
I also like the spring.
Everything but the summer.
I like the summer, but Texas summers last for 6 or 7 months, and so you just get sick of it.
Yeah, you do. You really do. Man, you just are ready for it to be gone. But
Richmond. A great all-American city.
all right, Richmond. Here we go. And no, we don't have any sugar in our tea. We are from the South, but we both prefer unsweet tea. Yeah. There's another one of those big crosses.
Oh yeah. Must be like a thing. Like
Yeah, I guess so.
they must build those for different people.
Yeah. Yeah, an honest winter. We really want to go, like, stay in Maine would be perfect for a winter to experience a true winter. And because we've talked about living in Maine, it's like you can't really even consider living in Maine if you've never experienced a winter there. So we have experienced Texas winters. And then traveling, I mean, like, we have been in Chicago in the winter, and that was very cold and windy city. But we really haven't experienced long-term being in a real winter. Texas doesn't get a lot of snow. It'll get like a week of ice, and everything will ice over, and everything closes. Nobody leaves their house. Typically the power grid shuts down. It's like, that's our week of winter. So it would be nice to see a lot of snow and feel some cold and see what that would be like. Ooh, I'm right here in the sun.
There
My
you
legs are
soaking
burning
it
up. Yeah, I'm getting a tan. Yeah. Ow. Kentucky. You'll have all the seasons. See, that's so nice. Texas has them all for like, the summer is 10 months, and then fall's 1 month, and winter's 1 month. Winter in Maine is cold. If you want to experience it, be prepared. Yeah, we would need to do a little dumpster shopping, try to find some warm clothes. We're good. Bones is right here. He's asleep. He's so sleepy. Yeah, he's just asleep. He had a long day walking around Kroger. So he's all tuckered out. I know, he's so cute. What is Kroger true?
No.
So funny. There we go. Our sun shield. Yeah, on gabapentin. He's not on it right now, but we have some with us that we got from the vet before we left. For like the really stressful, if he gets really stressed out, he takes it. But we try to be proactive with it, so we haven't actually seen him get really stressed out. But we did give it to him like to the second day.
Yeah, actually, we had a longer drive that day.
Yeah. So yeah. He looks like he might be on gabapentin right now, but this is just him sleeping. He sleeps a lot when we're at home even. He's always napping in the window, and now he's napping in the sun
Check
of
the route.
the car. Oh yeah.
Make sure it's...
Gotta get our map. "47 more miles on this road."
Oh, okay. Oh, look, Ohio.
We're crossing into Ohio right now.
There it is.
There
Ohio.
we go. Yep, it looks so different. Yeah, we're in Ohio.
Bones is what, his 5th state? 6th state?
Oklahoma. Oh, here, I'll show as we cross in. This is great. All right, we're about to cross under the Ohio sign. Are we there yet? I know. Yeah, I guess this is maybe Bones' 5th state. Here we go. Welcome to the heart of it all. Ohio. We are on our way to Buffalo, New York. Yep. Okay, I have to figure out how to check my battery.
Okay.
I'm glad that didn't go away forever. Yeah, he's a well-traveled kitty. He really is. Yeah, did you count the states?
I think, not including Texas, this is his 5th state of the trip.
Okay. 5 states.
He'll get 2, maybe 3 more.
Yep.
4 more.
Really? New York? Oh,
We'll go
we're in
we go
Ohio.
through the tip of Pennsylvania and then New York. And then, depending on the route back, I was thinking about maybe driving through eastern West Virginia, or western West Virginia, since we drove through the eastern portion last time.
That'd be cool.
And now that I'm thinking about it, it might be Tennessee and Kentucky. Might be 5 more.
Wow. He might get up to a 10-piece.
Yeah, I'll have to look. It kind of depends on what exact route we take. But we know we're going to go to Kentucky, so that's at least an extra one.
Sweet. Yep. Yep. He's kind of missing most of it, just sleeping, but
It's okay.
he's cleaning himself now. He's waking up a little bit, having a bath. We stayed at a motel on this trip that was like, it wasn't bad, but it was a little like dirty. And you know, hotels, the more modern ones have those blocks so that nothing can go under the bed. They'll have like a wooden board that's connected to the bed, just because it's probably hard to clean underneath the bed and stuff like that. And this one didn't have that, and Bones just hung out under the bed all night. Well, all evening, but then he slept in the bed. And he just hung out under there. He loved it. There was like some fabric from like mattress that had come loose. And he was like in it like a hammock. We were like, Bones, oh my gosh. But he enjoyed it. Wow, look at this, y'all. There's a farm out there. That's beautiful. So this is Ohio, 95 miles outside of Columbus.
That is beautiful.
That is so stunning. Yep. And yes, we are going to New York for the Hot Wing Festival, and we are gonna go to Niagara Falls while we're there. Last time we didn't go to Niagara at night, and then we found out that they light the falls up, and it's a beautiful light show at night. Maybe this time we could try to see that.
That'd be cool.
That'd be kind of neat. Go in the daytime and then stay for sunset or something. But yeah, it was really beautiful. Yeah, it was really nice. We took the boat down in it, the Maid of the Mist, when we were there last. And that was also really cool. Like, you wore your rain ponchos. And it was just really powerful. Yeah, it was really, really beautiful. Beautiful at night, but much better to see it from the Canada side. So we brought our passports this time, and we went to walk the bridge to go to the Canada side. And we actually did look up if Bones could come, and he can. So we'll see. Thank you, Trash Man, again. Don't forget to visit Fort Niagara while you go. All right. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, we love the tips. Like, we might not be able to stop and see everything, but it is fun to pull off and see some stuff, some roadside attractions. Man, it is nice out here.
It is nice.
It's really nice country. This is flat land like Texas, but it feels so different than Texas. Maybe it's just all the trees still.
Yeah, they're starting to change a little bit for the fall already.
They are. They're getting some colors in them. Yeah, we're excited to be going north for the weather. It's like 96 in Denton today and back in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And
Is this me?
are we getting pulled over on live stream?
I really hope not.
We'll have to end it. Oh my gosh.
I don't think so.
A cop was in the median and he just whipped out. Hopefully he'll pass us. Oh, he's passing us. Oh, good.
I wasn't speeding that I knew of, but it's like you're not always sure, you know.
I know. We're good, y'all. Yeah, y'all have to send more super chats for our ticket.
Yeah, close call.
Yeah.
No, I don't ever speed, so I was gonna be shocked.
It's hard to speed in this truck also because it's not like one of the newer cars where it kind of mutes the noise from the road. When you are going 60 or 70, it feels like you're flying. Versus like I drove my mom's car the other day and it's a newer car and it feels easier to speed in that type of car. But what's the temp right now here? Let's see. It still feels warm. I'm kind of on the sunny side over here and my legs are burning up. 90. Oh, you can't really see it. 90 and sunny. Let's get a picture. Smile. Smile, everyone. I'm taking a picture. with the little foil
The
hat.
foil.
Oh my gosh.
Our tinfoil hat on our live stream.
Yeah. 90 is better than 96. That is true.
That is
That
very
is
true.
true.
We will take it.
Oh yeah, we'll be doing blue cheese with the wings. Don't worry. Alex
Yeah.
really likes blue cheese. I don't love it that much. But the wings I got at Gene McCarthy, didn't they have a blue cheese crumble?
That's the whole thing at Gene McCarthy's is the blue cheese crumble.
Blue cheese crumble. And that was so phenomenal. I do like wings, and I like trying the different flavors of them, but I'm not someone who's like Alex will have to get wings. If we go to Austin, there's a place he has to go to get wings.
Tommy want wingy.
Tommy want wingy.
Shout out Tommy want wingy.
But yeah, and same if we go to Nashville, Brother Z's
Wang Shack.
Brother Z's Wang Shack. So he like has specific places he has to go, and he loves them. I'm not really that way until I had Gene McCarthy's blue cheese crumble wings. I'm craving them.
Got my Wingstop hat on.
Yeah, he sure does.
Found this at a thrift store, so you know I had to buy it.
Yep, got that the day before we left. He wants to represent.
I know.
Y'all know he loves Wingstop. That's kind of the big one in Texas.
Yeah, it's from Texas,
Oh,
but it's just a chain. I mean, it's like, I love Wingstop. I'm not gonna talk bad about Wingstop on live cam.
oh no.
I would never, but there are lots of places, I guess is what I would say.
Yeah, we do have a lot of wing places around us, but Wingstop is good, and Wingstop's fries are
Very good.
phenomenal. So seasoned. The Wingstop had a Pizza Hut next to it. I feel like that's like, they're kind of like, they go hand in hand. We like Pizza Hut too. We got pizza the other day. Where did we get pizza from on this trip?
Mazio's.
Oh, Mazio's. It's an Oklahoma chain. Alex he was born and grew up in Oklahoma, and Mazio's is where his family would always get pizza. So we did get that while we were on our first night in Tulsa. We stayed in Tulsa and got Mazio's.
Always got to get Mazio's in Oklahoma.
Yeah, it is good, honestly.
Yeah.
They have a garlic dipping sauce that I didn't actually like it that much this time. I was gonna say
Dang.
it's so good.
Don't watch this, Mazio's. Don't listen. It is good.
It is, but when we had it with your family the first time, it was hot. It was like heated up or something,
was.
and it was more of like a pour. It would like pour
You're
out
right.
like hot
It was
butter.
kind of thick this
It was
time.
thicker.
Hmm.
So I will say I didn't enjoy it as much as the first time I had it, but it's like some things when you have them hot and then you have it cold, it's going to be different. It's just the way it goes.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Nothing at all.
That's physics.
Yeah. Stylus style pizza. I've never even heard of that. I wonder what it is.
Stylus?
Stylus.
Never heard of it.
Huh.
St. Louis. Is it St.
Oh,
Louis?
is it St. Louis style pizza?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
And I can barely read.
That's true.
And yes, we like sushi. I made Alex try sushi when we were first dating, and you've never had sushi.
Mm-mm.
My family, we would eat sushi all the time, and especially like this is not the top tier level of sushi at all, but at Chinese buffets we would always get the sushi from them, and so I made Alex try sushi when we went to a buffet. Did you like it right off the bat?
Yeah, I liked it. I don't know. It's odd that I never ate sushi growing up at all until we started dating.
Mm-hmm.
But now my family eats sushi a lot.
They love it
And
now.
all my family likes sushi and started eating sushi about the same time.
Trendsetter.
But I don't know. I don't think it was. I think it was like a disconnected. Just the sushi, collaborated to get the Sparks family.
It infiltrated the Sparks family. But yeah, we love sushi. There's a place in Denton that we go to a lot, and they're so nice. And it's a tiny little place, and they really have great sushi, so we do like to eat that a lot. Yeah, sushi, Thai food. We eat Thai food a lot.
We do.
Really. Papa John's pizza and garlic butter dip all the way. Okay.
Yeah, they have good garlic butter. That's what Mazio's garlic butter is like when it's hot.
When it's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, sushi's good. We sometimes will bring Bones home some of the sushi, like the sashimi that's like just the fish on top, and he really likes the salmon. I did actually just put that in my purse one day. Yeah. Related to high sparks? I don't think so. HAI.
Not that I have any knowledge of.
No
Maybe somewhere
knowledge
down the
of.
line. But
Yeah, we're headed to Buffalo. Number one question. Yep, we're going to Buffalo, New York. Ooh, Indian curry. Yes, it's so good. And the butter chicken is so good. And then any type of naan. Like the Indian place we have been to has like garlic spinach. Is that what it is? It's spinach?
I don't remember the spinach. Maybe they do. I just have always thought of it as garlic naan.
Yeah, maybe it's just garlic
But they
naan.
might have had that as well.
We used to go to a Himalayan spot when we lived in California, and they had the best naan, and that's where we started eating it for the first time. I do like Indian food. Right now in Denton, it's like a booming Indian restaurant culture right now. So we're getting all kinds of new Indian restaurants, which is cool. We've tried one of them, maybe. Two of them? I don't know.
Tried two of them.
Two of them.
One we ordered takeout, and one we went with my family.
Yeah. So yeah, we do like Indian food. We like trying different stuff and trying the restaurants that open up in Denton. We lived in kind of like the Los Angeles, Orange County area, but where we would go to the Himalayan place was in Big Bear. And we used to like to go on little vacations to Big Bear, and it's actually where we got engaged also. So we got engaged in Big Bear up in the mountains. And I thought Alex was joking. He would literally, like, oh my gosh, he would pretend to propose to me in places that you wouldn't typically propose to people. Gas stations, Walmarts. And then he would just get down on one knee, and I would be like, not here. And then he would just tie his shoe. Like, he would joke about it all the time. And so when we were in Big Bear, and like 2 days before, I knew we were gonna get engaged. Like, we just knew we were gonna get married really soon after we started dating. But he was asking me 2 days before he proposed, what ring size are you? Send me some pictures of rings that you like. And so I didn't see it coming at all because he'd just been asking me. Well, come to find out, he'd had a ring for months already. And so we were up in the mountain, and it was snowing, and it was like 3 feet of snow, and we were just kind of wandering around and hiking. And he got down on one knee, and I literally thought he was joking because of how often he joked about it. But then he had a ring, and he proposed to me. And so... What a gentleman. So I said yes, and then I think we had a snowball fight, and we stole someone's lid off their trash can. Like a metal barrel trash can, you know? They have those metal lids, and we took it. We were young, and we went sledding with it. So it was a really great memory. We have a lot of pictures from it. Yeah, and then I was living in California at the time. We were both living out there. But after we got engaged, it was like that weekend, I was moving back to Texas. And so we did 9 months. We were engaged for 9 months. I was living in Texas, and he was still living in California. And I think you only came back like a couple weeks before our wedding.
I came back in the summer, so it was a couple months.
Okay.
Because because I did that internship.
Right, that's right.
But yeah.
Yeah, so we did long distance for our engagement. But we did long distance for 2 years also. So we were kind of accustomed to long distance. And in Texas, I was born in Dallas, and then we lived in like the DFW area, and we still do. We've lived there now almost 11 years. And we do like it. It does feel like home. But we are interested in moving elsewhere at some point, and it feels right. But we have our house there, and all of our family lives there. And so it's nice being close to everybody. So lucky he didn't drop the ring in the snow. For real.
I remember being worried about that. I had it on my pinky finger.
Oh my gosh.
So that I wasn't just holding it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so funny. Oh, happy anniversary. 42 years today.
Wow, congratulations.
That's awesome. Dang, that's really awesome. Yeah, we're coming up on 11 years. But how old? I guess we'll be in our 70s for our 40th. No, 60s.
60s.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. That's big. Oh, hi, Bones. Hi, Bones. Yep. Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do for our anniversary this year. We haven't really talked about anything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes we do.
Oh! Yeah, we do. We're going to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah, my grandparents have a condo on the beach in Texas, and I totally forgot. We're going. So when we get back from this, we have like 2 weeks, and then we'll leave again. So, yeah, that'll be fun. There's been a lot of shark attacks, though, on Texas beaches, so that's kind of scary.
Not good.
No. But I used to go to this place. It wasn't the exact same condo, but my family would always go to South Padre. Like, as a kid, it felt like every year. It might not have been that frequently, but almost every time we would go, there would be a red tide, and like the beach would just be covered in dead fish, and you couldn't swim. Or it would be thunderstorming and pouring the whole time we were there. But I have really good memories there in South Padre. That was fun. So Texas beaches can be pretty. I do think South Padre is pretty. I haven't been in forever.
I've never been to South Padre.
Never?
No.
Oh.
But from what I've heard, I think it's prettier because Texas beaches are ugly. Oh, sorry, Texas. Tend to be murkier water because of the Mississippi River letting out and then flowing along the coast. And so since South Padre is so much further west in the Gulf, it's supposedly one of the prettiest beaches in Texas.
That makes sense. Yeah, it'll be really nice. Clean the shore. Yeah. It just happens, I guess, like the water, I'm not even gonna pretend to know why that happens, but sometimes there's just dead fish everywhere. Well, thanks for being here, y'all.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah.
Passing some time on the road.
I know, we're making good time now.
How long have we been? Almost an hour?
84 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We're really passing time on the road.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna be in New York for a week.
Yeah.
But we're doing like a little bit of time to get there and then a little bit of time back. So, but yeah, we'll be in New York for a week. Dayton. Oh, cool. We're in Ohio. We're kind of like
We're
where
pretty
you
close
are.
to Dayton.
Yes, we're doing dumpster diving on the road. We did dive in St. Louis, and that was great. We found a ton of stuff. It was at retail shops, and it was all really clean. And we were able to just take it and go donate it to the Salvation Army in that same town. The only thing that we still have with us that we found on that dive is this big bag of clothes, because they are not clean. And so we need to wash them. We honestly might end up just having to take them back to Texas with us, but we might be able to have a washer dryer where we are. I couldn't remember if it has that or not. And so we're gonna wash those clothes, and then we might like keep some of them, but we'll get the rest of them donated. And that is gonna be a video. It'll just be a week or something from now. We have a couple other videos coming from back when we were still in Texas that we might have to get off. I think it's the service. You ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
If it's that time, can't really tell.
Okay, y'all. Well, we might wrap it up here. We're gonna try to go live again because this was really fun and we like hang out with y'all. And it really did. Man, we passed an hour and a half basically on the road. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and talking to us. There's little Bones, just sleeping. Hi, Tanika, Susan, all y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out. We will see you again. We have more videos coming from dumpster driving, and then we'll have videos coming from our trip. So yeah, we'll see you soon.
All right, bye y'all.
Okay, bye. Thanks again, y'all.